Well, hello my friends. It's been a while since I was sat there talking to you lot. You're probably wondering why I'm here. So I will, for those who didn't see a video I put up a couple of days ago, I'll briefly explain. It's a short story, mercifully. But last November I completed a challenge that I set myself to collect 580 Door Yellow Spine science fiction books. The last couple of months of that was not much fun because the prices of the ones that I needed were quite high, and I had to get them all from America, so I had to worry about whether they would get here, if they would get here in any decent condition, the original condition in fact, and also my bank balance was growing smaller and smaller. So by the time I did my final video, I said, right, we've done it. I was a bit washed out, shall we say. I was a bit burned out, and the video didn't receive that good a reception, so I figured, okay, I'm not getting any younger, maybe it's time to retire. Fast forward to a couple of days ago, and I'd been away from my channel, never done anything with it. Also, I'd been away from BookTube, and just suddenly out of the blue, something appeared on my YouTube front page when I was looking for something else, that said, show us your doors, hashtag. So I thought, what's all that about? So I looked into it and I found a boatload of videos of people showing off their door books. So I thought, can't let this go really. So I decided that I would do a video showing my full set, with a bit of commentary and the story of why I hadn't been around. And then yesterday I did another video, and I thought, oh dear, I'm back in the pack here. So this is number 3 in a matter of 3 days. But I thought it'd be nice to get back to doing what I did originally, and that's just sit here and show you stuff and talk to you. Now, I think going forward, there'll be a slight change in the channel, in as much as I'm going back to what I did 12 years ago when I originally started, and that was to cover all sorts of collectibles. That would be currently Blu-ray films, 4K films, American comic books, video games, and of course science fiction. So yeah, that's about where we're at the moment. Because I always, even when I went dark, I always had this little devil on my shoulder saying, look, you've done 350 videos over 12 years. You've had 250,000 views in that time. And, this little guy was sort of like, kept popping up. And although I tried to convince myself that I didn't miss it, the little guy on my shoulder convinced me otherwise. So, yeah, here we are. And now today, I'm just going to ease myself in gently, and I want to talk, before I do anything, I want to apologise to all of those people who sent in comments while I was dark, and especially to those people who inquired about my well-being. I think a few of you thought I was dead, but as you can see, I'm not. And yes, I would like to apologise to all you, because I've always prided myself in the fact that I've always answered every comment that I've got. As long as I've seen it, I will answer it. So I felt a bit bad about that, but nothing I could do, because, as I say, I wasn't involved with the channel in any shape or form whatsoever. So thank you everybody. I appreciate your good wishes, and I will be replying to you in future. Anyway, today I'm gonna ease myself in gradually. We're just going to do a little piece about the Arrow editions of the Clint Eastwood Dollars films. Now, these have a special significance for me because they are probably my favourite films of all time. I can remember as a teenager going to see. Funny enough, the first film, I missed it. I don't know how, because I used to be a regular cinema goer back in the 60s, and I managed to miss it. And the first film I saw, in fact, was the second film for a few dollars more, and I just loved that film. I went to see it 3 nights out of 4, which is still a record for me. I've been to cinema to see the same film maybe 3 times, but not in such a short time span, 4 days. Because at that time they would only be on for a week, whereas now, you go to the multiplexes and they're on for fortnight, 3 weeks, or more if it's a popular film. So as I say, these hold a special place in my heart because I love all 3 of them, and of course the second film, with such a nostalgic value to me, is my favourite. But it's not to say it's the best. Right, so these Arrow editions, Arrow always do good editions at a decent price, and probably they give you extras, but they're only like 5 quid more than the vanilla. And the first one I got was sorry, let's obscure everything. Fistful of Dollars. Now, it's got this nice new artwork on the front, which I appreciated, and also tells you there's a ton of extras on the back there. I don't know if you can read them. It's a bit blurred there, but yeah, there's I don't know how many discs there are, but there's a lot of extra stuff on there. And the actual films come in this very sturdy collector's box with the same artwork and some nice stuff on the back. So yeah, that alone sort of like pleased me, the way that they presented it. And then inside you start off with the good stuff. You get the actual film with again some new artwork, and inside you've got the discs all very nicely presented there. Yeah, there's only 2 discs in that particular one, but yeah. So actually, I've got the Blu-rays of these, and normally I'm not a big fan of 4Ks in terms of extra quality, but this, I have to say, this is a big step up on the Blu-ray. Very very colourful, very bright, and yeah, altogether very nice. And then, of course, also you get the extras, which are never to be sniffed at. There's a nice soft cover, I should say, book there, and it gives you a lot of history about the film, with some photographs there, and it's all entertaining stuff. It gives you a big insight. Which I haven't read these yet, but I shall be, because, as I say, I'm a big fan of the films. And then I'll just move back a little ways so you can best see this. This is a poster that you get, and on the poster you have the original poster that was put out for the film, and then you have that very nice artwork. It's on the actual disc. So yeah. So yeah, that's I think they were £35 each, these, but I mean, to me that's cheap for what you get, because the vanilla versions were 30. So yeah, that's a Fistful of Dollars. I'll just pop these back in the cover, so I won't gear line all over the show. Okie dokie. Right, now we've got right, then we've got, for a few dollars more. Now all of these are the same template, really. Yeah, they follow the same pattern. You've got the nice artwork there. Yeah, same again. Yeah, a list of all the extras. That's the outer case. And inside you've got the. Oh no, this one's got the. Oh, I think the last one had two. Yeah, it's the same artwork, except yeah, a nice shot of Lee Van Cleef there with his long gun that he uses in the film, and inside you have the same setup, different artwork again, and I think yeah, just the same couple of discs inside. One with the film and one with the extras. That's that, and you have the booklet. Same sort of thing. I would have preferred hardback. I love hardback books, but yeah, what they are, they're reasonably cheap. And again, just have a quick look at the poster. So there's your original, and there's your, drops it, and there's your new artwork. Okay. As I say, you can't go wrong with these Arrow special editions. Unfortunately, I know for a fact that the Good, the Bad and the Ugly one is sold out. I'm not sure about the other two because I haven't checked, but I just noticed when I bought mine that just after I pre-ordered it, it had gone out of stock altogether. I presume that's still the case. So, unfortunately, if you want one, it's eBay or Scalpers or whatever. And then, of course, we've got the last film. Now, I always thought these were films that carried on from each other, but there's a growing. I've never actually seen it confirmed, but there's a growing thought that this was actually a prequel, because as you can see, Clint Eastwood is in a different outfit for most of the film, And without giving you any spoilers, later on in the film, he puts his jacket over a dying soldier, and there's a poncho lying close by, and he picks it up. So the thinking is that that was where he originally got his poncho from. So yeah, it's highly likely that that is actually a prequel. That's all of our main characters. Tuco. I mean, this film was just out of this world for the characters. Clint Eastwood going back to his after playing Douglas Mortimer in the second film, he went sort of a heroic sort of figure, and he went back to playing the baddie, and then Eli Wallach's Tuco. Oh, hilarious! Just a great film with great characters. That's all you can say about it, really. Nothing else needs to be said. And once again, you have some more art. And the same setup here, except you have 4 discs. So that one's real good value for money. But no wonder it sold out quick. And there's a little video about Sad Hill, the cemetery. Don't give you any spoilers, but that's all about the cemetery that plays a large part at the end of the film. Spin back in there, and then of course you have the booklet, and we'll have a quick look at the original artwork for the original poster, which was that. Okay, all very nice stuff. So there you have it, folks. The $3 films in 4K. If you're a fan of these like I am, I would recommend you try to get hold of these, because they are outstandingly good value and good transfers to boot. So yeah, there we go, folks. That's the 3 film. Of course, they're all uniform. They look nice. They look nice on your shelves, And there's not much more good I can say about them. I certainly haven't got anything bad to say about them. So yeah, that's it, folks. That's it for this video. I'm not sure what we've got coming up next. I know I have to finish my review of the last 180 door books. I've gone into the first 400 in depth, with showing the covers and a bit of commentary on the artists and the actual books themselves, the authors. So I'll be doing about another 4 videos at some stage to cover those, and then I have a few other ideas, but nothing concrete yet. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Like I say, it's nice to be talking to everybody again, even though I don't know many of you individually. And as usual, I will see you next time. Bye bye now.